The onboarding process was great. There's a lot to love about it. It was probably one of the smoothest I've ever had with any sort of 3PL or any kind of partner that we've ever worked with. The information and like processes and everything needed to make it a smooth transition were all provided up front, which is something that I have never really like experienced much before. That made it all just super easy, super smooth, and quite a pleasant experience overall. None of the other 3PLs have had such a thought out and like detailed and like smooth operational flow for those types of things for onboarding and just transitioning in general. So I was just incredibly impressed and thankful for how easy Atomix made it. The Atomix team was super welcoming. It was great to be able to go by and visit, and they were super down to just like let me come on in and just hang out. Really being able to just like sit down with everyone and work on the integration and hash out the onboarding details and things like that as we were going through it was just like such a huge help, because it's sometimes it can be difficult just being so far away and trying to like explain everything and point out things, whether it's like with special projects being set up or just specific items and like the receiving in process and what's this, what SKU is this, what do these things actually look like, and just being able to be there in person and just point to things and show them is so helpful. I think I was pretty upfront. I was like, hey, look, I don't know much about the back end integration part, at least on our end and stuff like that. And they were like, no worries, we got you. We'll help you figure it out. And they sure did. They were able to just like walk me through it all, just back and forth, easy, right through. The integration process was smooth. Everything worked. And I think that a lot of that had to do with just Atomix's prep. Everybody on our onboarding team I talked to, everybody just like, they really knew their shit and were really prepared and ready to go with just getting us completely set up, making it so easy and stress-free for sure. Everyone at Atomix that I've spoken to is just on top of their game, knows their shit, and is just super welcoming and super helpful. And despite even all of the different processes that are in place and the checks and balances that are in place, which are great things, it was clear to me that Atomix and the team members still are down to just kind of go off script and do whatever it takes to get things done and to make sure that things are done right, even if that means just on the fly changing up things, which I haven't experienced a lot with other 3PLs. Other 3PLs, it's sort of like a, hey, it's too late kind of thing. We already did it kind of thing, or that's just going to take longer because we have this whole process we need to do. So being able to just be flexible was definitely something that's been a very pleasant experience. The Atomix app has been great. My favorite part is probably the dashboard, how the dashboard is set up and the information that it all gives you, just all snapshot view. And I love how you can just download it as well. Like you can just export or you can just download any of these little bits of information that are on it. And then from the dashboard, like I was saying, just anything in those menus, inventory, orders, receiving that you need to do, you can just, everything just expands so well. Like after you click on it and like all of the information, everything you'd ever need to know about it is just like all there, like nothing's missing, everything's there. Our last one, they'll have like the order numbers in the software. You can't really like expand it. You can't really like click on an order, open it up, see its details, make edits. That's a big one, is you can't make edits. You have to sort of like go back through, your store and make edits and send those through and things like that. And the flexibility with what you can do in the app is great.